sign up right outside? No, I promise never right outside. Yeah.
Good morning.
Morning.
Please do come in, please. Okay. Good morning. Thank you for coming in. And I'm going to start this conversation with a question. If I use the phrase disruptive innovation, what would that mean to you? So the most common misconception is disruptive innovation is something totally radical, totally new, never seen before. Not quite true. So whenever a technology comes where the performance initially goes down a little bit, but the cost goes down so significantly that adoption becomes imperative, that's disruptive. So example would be PC. When PC came out, its performance was just a tad bit below mainframe, but the cost was 1,000 times less than mainframe, and the rest is history. So disk drives versus memory sticks. When memory sticks came out, the performance and speed, size was a bit less than the disk drive, and the cost was 100 times less. It became adopted. Home pregnancy test would be another example. When it came out, performance was a tad bit less, but the cost was a factor of 100 less. It became adopted. So when BioImagene set out to build its first generation of scanners about a year ago, the idea was if the performance is 10%, 20% lower than we need, but if the cost is a factor of 5 less, go for that design. So to take the sting out of capital expenditures out and make adoption possible. And over time, performance catches on. So now we are about to reveal our second generation, where the cost remains the same as first generation, but the performance goes up by 100%. So the primary design criteria was speed, speed, speed. Performance up 100%. Now you saw this invitation that came into your bags that says, "Come discover gold at BioImagene booth." So what's the Latin word for gold? Aurum. So in the periodic table, you see AU as the symbol for gold. So we are about to reveal to you the latest generation of iScan. It's iScan Coreo AU. So ladies and gentlemen, that's our latest generation, highest speed, factor of 2 improvement in speed iScan Coreo Gold. Now, that's only one half the story. I said to you earlier, there's 2 types of disruptive innovation. One, where initially the performance comes down, but the cost goes down so much that adoption becomes imperative. There is a second type of disruptive innovation as well, where if you get the ability to do something you've never done before. Example would be Amazon.com. So before Amazon, there was a certain buying behavior for books. Amazon transformed that, initially by simply allowing you to browse books online and then buy them, later by giving you recommendations for similar books, books by similar authors, and now the ability to download a book on your Kindle. Facebook is another disruptive innovation. We would have never imagined that our teenager kids would have the ability to do what they do today in the days prior to Facebook. So as a companion to iScan Coreo Gold, we set out to entirely transform the experience for the pathologist. So the idea was, this has to be something that they actually want to use. I mean, almost akin to, it's difficult to get a teenager away from their Facebook page. So all the things of the type you see, the various use cases up above, there's a viewing experience, there's an analysis experience, there is a reporting experience. I could go on, but unfortunately words would not do justice. So let me just, without further ado, show it to you. And if you would. you all to come in and experience at the various workstations for yourself. Welcome.